just wanna see you dead. I wanna see you gone.
What's good, everybody? Hope you're doing good. We back with another video. And today we'll be going through the team thoughts. We'll be looking at the team of the week and our transfer targets, or the players that we're watching. You know what I'm saying? So, as you can see currently, this is my team. Okay. Y'all already know what the team look like. You know what I'm saying? We got Edison, Anderson, Trippier, Cancelo. Fernandez and Tony both got suspensions. So those are the two players that I'm looking on taking out. Saka got a knock. I'm not sure if I just put him on the bench or if we transfer him out as well. But I'm just considering, is a -8 really worth it? Is a -4 really worth it? You know what I'm saying? Those are all of the options that are going through my mind. Rashford ended up scoring for us. Foden also has to go. So currently I have 4 players. Okay, Saka's not really part of the 4. I have 3 players that I definitely want to replace. And this is Fernandez, Tony, and Foden. And Saka, I'm considering whether I replace him as well. Not this game week, obviously. Next game week. Or if I just put him on the bench for now and we wait for Arteta to give us more team news to tell us what's going on with him and stuff like that. So, yeah, this is currently the team. We got Kepa, Castagna, Kilman, and Greenwood on the bench. So, let's get into the transfer targets, man. Let's get into the good stuff. Okay, so first on the list is, at this point, I don't honestly think it's a surprise. He had a fantastic game week with 2 goals and 2 assists. And the first player on the list is none other than Callum Wilson. You all see the game week score, man. 19 points in game week 14. He hasn't blanked in the last 2 games. He's having a decent run in the team. I think he's the most clinical England striker, second to Harry Kane or before Harry Kane. It's honestly up to you. It's a debatable concept because Wilson, when he is fit, he is one of the most consistent players that I've noted in the Premier League. So I think he's a very trustworthy option that we can bring into the team ASAP as well, because Tony, man, Tony killing us out there, man. Tony really killing us. So it's a thing of, we have enough money to get Wilson. We don't even need to worry about the price drops and everything because we have 0.7 in the bank still. But Wilson is a really good target for next game week. I just want to check the fixtures quickly. Obviously, they're away against Southampton, but like I've been saying for the last 2 or 3 weeks, Newcastle are really good. Newcastle are a really good team, and I think they're this year's underdogs. They're this year's sleeper team, and they're ones that we have to watch out for. So Wilson away against Southampton isn't really an issue. I can still see him getting some points there, maybe a penalty, maybe an assist, maybe an open play goal. It's not out of the realms of the impossible for Wilson to get a return against Southampton. So Wilson is one of the people that I'm looking to bring in. Saka, for now, I don't really want to touch him because there's more important places in the team that need immediate focus rather than Saka. And that is the one and only Phil Foden. Okay. Phil Foden gotta get on up out of here, man. He gotta go. Phil Foden gotta go. Him and Fernandez have got to go. Because, 1, Fernandez is suspended. He's not even playing this game week. And 2, I don't know what Phil Foden did. Maybe he's not training as hard or something, but he is not playing in the Premier League. Maybe Pep is saving him for European games. But this isn't European fantasy. This ain't UCL, baby. You know what I'm saying? This is the Premier League, and we need people that play in the Premier League. So, the obvious replacement for Foden, that is Mr. De Bruyne himself. I don't know why I took De Bruyne out while I was doing my wild card. At the time, it seemed like a good idea because Foden was cheaper and Foden was playing and he was getting points. So it seemed like an easy option, a better option because we were going to get a cheaper City player who was getting the same, if not more points than Kevin De Bruyne. But then after that, Kevin De Bruyne basically started playing every game in the Premier League and Phil Foden basically started off the bench of every game in the Premier League. So in the long run, that was a bad transfer in the wildcard scenario. But it don't really matter. De Bruyne is the one I'm looking for, especially since I don't really trust Liverpool or Salah. So De Bruyne is the one I'm looking for currently right now. And fixture wise, he has Fulham and Brentford. Yeah, we we might need to bring De Bruyne in, man. We might need to bring De Bruyne in. And currently, this is a -4 situation. And honestly, I don't really mind it because the players that I've gotten rid of weren't even getting me 4 points to begin with. So already in the long run, this is looking like a good investment for the team. And you always know what we do, man. We always look to the future, you know what I'm saying? We always looking towards the positives. You feel me? But the next man that needs a replacement is Mr. Fernandes himself. And here there are two people that are my front runners. Two people. One is Almiron. Y'all know Almiron turned into baby Messi. I'm not gonna say prime Messi because Messi's a great football player. So we're gonna say Almiron turned into baby Messi, and he is giving us a goal or assist in every match he plays. So there's no way we can make a transfer watch list or transfer targets without comparing Lionel Almiron or Miguel Messi. You know what I'm saying? But if we get Almiron, then Callum Wilson might not be able to come through because, bear with me now, even though I said Newcastle is a sleeper team and that they're very good, I don't want 3 Newcastle players going into Chelsea. This might be my bias because I am a Chelsea supporter, but I don't think they're going to demolish us. I hope they're not going to demolish us. But going into Chelsea, I don't think 3 Newcastle players is the best bet. However, after the World Cup, 3 Newcastle players is looking like a fantastic option. You know what I'm saying? But for right now, it's not really looking like the move that we're trying to go for. So, even though Almiron is very cheap, and he's been doing the most, I think this game week, what I'm leaning towards is Wilson up front for Tony, straight swap. De Bruyne for Foden, you know what I'm saying? And the man that'll come in instead of Almiron is the man that we let go of because he didn't score against the easy opponent, but somehow he scores against Manchester City and Chelsea. And this is the man we had in the team, Mr. Leandro Trossard himself. You feel what I'm saying? They demolished us, man. They killed us 4-1. And whew, let's not even talk about it. Like I said, we're looking for the future. We're looking towards the future. Look at these fixtures. Wolves, first of all, Wolves don't really score goals. And their defense isn't as prolific as I thought it was last game week. As we were looking through Kilman's points totals and Wolves' fixture list, they were not getting clean sheets. And now it's a thing of Trossard is looking like the best option because Wolves and Aston Villa, those are great fixtures. And I see him bringing points home in both of those fixtures, especially now that he's playing striker. So currently, my thoughts are Oh, we don't have enough money for all of that. But okay, so that means I cannot get all three of these players at the same time. But it's cool. But the players that I'm watching are Mr. Wilson, Kevin De Bruyne, Trossard, and you have a special mention. In case Saka is injured for the long run, I think his perfect replacement is Martinelli. The only issue with this is I don't think I see myself getting in Martinelli in these next 2 game weeks. So it's one of those situations where if Saka's injury is a bad one and he's out for an extended period of time, maybe we'll look into Martinelli after the World Cup. But if Saka's going to be back after the World Cup and he's going to be fit, there's no need to get rid of Saka. So Saka will be that option that stays right there. But Martinelli is an honorable mention. And like I said, if Saka stays fit after the World Cup and there's no need for Martinelli, I still think I'm going to bring Martinelli in and keep Saka, but we get rid of Zaha. I think that'll be the better option. And then the team will look something like this. The team will look something like this. In the long run, this is kind of the plan of how I want my team to look like. So, the transfer targets in a nutshell are Martinelli, De Bruyne, Trossard, Callum Wilson, and we got to put in that special mention of Miguel Messi, you know what I'm saying, Lionel Almiron. But currently, these are the 5 players that I'm scouting, looking out for. In terms of the game week, I'm going to have to shuffle around the pack because I cannot get De Bruyne, Wilson, and Trossard because I don't have enough money for that. So it's really a thing of, do we trust Newcastle and go 3 Newcastle? Or do we just go 1 transfer instead of 2? Or do we go 2 transfers instead of 3? So those are just the plans that I'm currently going through in my head, trying to make these next couple of game weeks. We're trying to end off strong. And yeah, that's what I'm thinking right now, man. Y'all let me know what are your thoughts. Y'all let me know what you think of these transfers. Who do you think we should make a priority? Who do you think we should approach? Y'all let me know in the comments, man. Talk to your boy. And I see y'all boys, man. Hope y'all still vibing. And I'm out, bro.
Niggas gon' hate, but niggas gon' still be under me. Wish I could forget, but it ain't up to me. Tried to give her everything and show her luxury. Kept on finding like that, holding it